Did you know there was a demon who dared to challenge the two most powerful archangels? Scripture calls him the prince of the kingdom of Persia, a dark spirit whose influence moved among the powers of a feared empire. His name never appears, because the Bible does not glorify the darkness, but it does reveal his opposition to God's plan. It all began when a heavenly messenger was sent to Daniel. Tradition identifies him as Gabriel, since he had previously explained visions to the prophet, although in this chapter his name is not mentioned. What Scripture does say is that this messenger encountered resistance. For 21 days, this spiritual force tried to obstruct the mission. It couldn't overcome the will of God, but it could delay its progress. The Bible doesn't describe what that battle looked like. It doesn't mention blows, or swords, or fire. But to understand the intensity of the conflict, we can picture it as a scene of spiritual warfare. Two invisible presences facing off, one trying to block, the other advancing with faithfulness. A clash of wills, the missions, of spiritual realities. And then what is written happened. Michael, the prince and protector of God's people, came to help the messenger. We don't need to imagine words or shouting. Michael's presence alone is enough to understand that. The authority of God had entered the scene. If it were filmed, it would look like a light breaking through a wall of shadows, not through physical violence, but through pure obedience to the divine will. Once Michael intervened, the opposition broke. The messenger continued, and Daniel received the message heaven had destined for him. That is what spiritual warfare is like. Invisible, mysterious, and always under the dominion of God. Because when Michael acts by divine command, no darkness can stop the advance of his will.